Alright, well welcome back to another killer video today, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Huntress. Now, a quick disclaimer, I did get a little flustered at one point during today's game, and I ended up missing a bunch of hatches because of it, and that's definitely something I gotta work on Huntress, because it actually happens a lot more than I'd like it to. And if you're ever in a situation like that, the best thing to do is just slow down for a second, take a deep breath, and focus up on whatever you're trying to do, whether it's hitting a hatchet, whether it's trying to mind game somebody. It really is best to just slow it down and try and be as calm as you can about it. Taking deep breaths definitely helps out. Um, but anyways, today actually I am recording this right after playing that game. This is going to be a great example of why big maps are so bad for Huntress. And Huntress is a pretty strong killer if she can get a good map. The thing is, a lot of the maps in this game are either really big or they have loops where the hitboxes on objects are really weird, so Huntress can't really throw over them too effectively. And the unfortunate thing is, Huntress is just bad on the majority of those maps, and those maps are the majority of the maps in the game. So unfortunately, today's game is going to be only one kill. Oh, spoilers, of course, but it's definitely not a bad game. I do show how to spread out pressure a lot, but unfortunately, without a perk like Pop Goes the Weasel or even Ruin to try and help me out, I just really couldn't do much in this game, and you guys are going to see just why. But anyways, let's get right into the build. We're going to be starting off today with barbecue and chili, of course. Everybody knows what this perk does at this point. But whenever you hook somebody, any survivors that are 40 meters or more away from you will be revealed to you for 4 seconds. This is a cool perk on Huntress because it allows you to go for some long-range hatchets across the map. Unfortunately, ever since Ghostface was added into the game, a lot of trees were added into a lot of the maps because that basically allows Ghostface to lean off them and stalk a lot more effectively, and it means that with Huntress, you don't get as many opportunities to go for these long-range hatchets, unfortunately. And for our next perk, we're going to be using Nurse's Calling, and this perk is definitely not as good as it once was on Huntress. There was a time in Dead by Daylight where healing actually extended your hitbox vertically really high. So with the Huntress, you could basically just throw it at the air over survivors' heads while they were healing, and it would hit them. But unfortunately, they fixed that. But I still like having Nurse's Calling anyways because it allows me to know where to pressure. Because Huntress is a killer that can pressure several survivors at once, thanks to the faster cooldown when she's getting hatchet hits as opposed to just regular swings. For our next perk, we're going to be running Whispers. Whenever I'm within 32 meters of a survivor, the Whispers will actually click on. The perk in the bottom right will light up. And this is how you know that there's a survivor within 32 meters of you. And this 32 meters is a circle around you. It's a radius. So essentially, what you can do with this perk is you can just kind of walk back and forth around the map and try and figure out the general area where someone is. And with Huntress, that's really important because she is a slow killer. She's a 110% speed killer as opposed to 115 that most other killers are. And because of this, she ends up wasting a lot of time if you don't know where a survivor is and you start looking around. So Whispers allows you to know when to back off of looking in a certain area and just go on to the next loop or the next part of the map, really. And I mean, Whispers also helps a lot in late game scenarios. If you have one person left alive trying to get to the doors, it allows you to know what door they're going to try and go pressure, and it allows you to, in return, go put pressure on them while they're trying to get the door open. And last but not least, we're going to be running Corrupt Intervention. Corrupt Intervention blocks off 3 generators for 2 minutes. The 3 generators are the furthest away from you on the map. And although this really did help out with our game today, it just wasn't enough. I really wish I'd brought in Pop Goes the Weasel instead of Nurse's Calling this game, because that definitely would have helped me out a lot more. But it definitely is a solid perk in every single scenario, in my opinion. Now for add-ons, we're not going to be running any add-ons today because I just didn't feel like running add-ons. Sometimes I'll run exhaustion add-ons, cooldown add-ons, but today I just kind of felt like going in add-on list, and it just goes, this is another good example of why add-ons are important. because even with a few brown add-ons that really aren't too great, that would have helped me out a lot more in this in this game today. But anyways, let's get right into the video. Alright, so these guys actually brought me to Red Forest, which is probably one of the last map offerings you want to see when you're playing Huntress, because this map is fucking massive. Thankfully I have Corrupt to help me out with that, and Whisperers to help me find somebody quickly, but yeah, I am a 115 killer, or sorry, a 110 killer, and this is a very large map. Someone's around here. Hello, Urban Evasion Fang Min, who's literally staring directly at me as I see her. I'm already gonna go for a hatchet at that point. I'm just gonna go for the easy hit. Damn it. Oh, okay, I thought that was a more open area than it was. There we go, an easy hit. It's a pretty quick down. I'm definitely not upset about that. Man, wiggle. People need to remember that wiggling isn't just, oh, you know, I can maybe get an escape. Like, they need to realize how much that actually hurts the killer when you wiggle. Someone else is nearby, but I don't know where. I know someone was doing a totem near here, but I don't know where that would be. Well, I'm gonna come back to the hook area, I guess, because I don't know where these guys are. The Fang probably didn't let the other girl start to heal her either. Did I just see someone over here? Yeah, someone's over here. I heard movement. That sucks for me. I couldn't get the hatchet melee combo. I thought she'd move to the right, you know, like a smart person would, but I guess not. That was my mistake. That was an easy down in the Claudette that I basically just gave away. Someone up there? I don't see the gen moving up top. Fucking tree. I'm gonna come put pressure on this person anyway. Oh my god, stop it! It fucking is so annoying when people do this kind of shit. Sprint burst. So I'm gonna just open this. Is she gonna drop the pallet? No, okay, she's not that dumb. She is camping the pallet though. Isn't she? Or is she back here behind this tree? If this tree wasn't so fucking fat. Damn, I don't know where she went. She's so sneaky, fucking P3 Meg. That was a bad throw. That hatchet landed me such an ugly noise. That was a shit throw as well. If she drops this pallet, she gets hit for sure though. I'm making a lot of bad throws here. I should have been able, honestly I should have committed to either the people that were down, because now they've just completely reset. And this gen's practically done already. Although I have a feeling they're not going to come back because they're scared, honestly. At least the Claudette and the Claudette and the Fang are both really scared players. This Meg's probably going to try and sneak back to the hook. Yep. And there goes the sprint burst again. Damn, she's so fast. Man, I can't guarantee a hit on her because of how she's moving. She's kind of laggy too, so that doesn't help me at all. These guys are just pushing gens. This is so difficult right now. I'm gonna have to keep this 3 gen area really secure. There we go. I'm panicking too much with my shots. I need to slow down and hit them for sure. Gen rushing fucking Claudette. I'm gonna kick this and go grab hatchets though. I need hatchets for sure. Nobody's near me because Whisper's in the non, but I saw somebody trying to inch towards me, I think. I just clicked on for a split second. There's somebody in this building. Yeah. And she's playing at an angle where I'm not going to be able to down her, I think. Or not. Easy. I'm going to put her in the locker, or in the basement here. Hopefully I have enough time before they get in, before they can rush that gen. I hear someone below me. If I can put her in the basement, that'd be really nice. Alright. They're all near me. There's only a few gens left. I think I might have seen someone over there, but it's another generator I really care about, honestly. Is this my burst mag? Probably. I'm gonna come check this generator, make sure they're not working on it just yet, because that would be bad for me, and I'm gonna come back and play defensive towards this hook, because Huntress in the basement is really strong, and I kinda need a strong play right now. Are they back on this generator? Yep, they're literally just trying to rush this generator, which is the right call for sure. I don't know where they are though, because these guys run urban. I'm not in a good spot right now at all, and there's no windows open for me to try and get a shot in easily, so I have to come all the way inside. I thought she would go back towards the pallet. I like this Claudette. Immersion! Alright, I need to come and make sure this generator isn't getting done right now. I saw someone in the back over here trying to slink over towards it. Okay, I'm glad she didn't tap it because that means I don't have to kick it anymore. I don't know if you can throw through that actually, but I mean shit, it's worth a try. Oh, she's a fucking insta heal. Toxic. Oh, they did the gen I really needed them not to do. I should not have thrown that. I should have put that hatchet away for sure. I know where one of the last people are. I know where this Meg is. I'm gonna have to slug here if I want to win this game because they're pushing gens really hard right now. A bit of a mind game there with the moonwalk. Manipulating the red light in my favor. I'm actually gonna hook her as far away from those gens as I can. Normally I try to hook them kind of closer, but I want to try and make them have to go a certain distance. That person just got in a locker to try and avoid barbecue, which is great for me. I know the Meg and the Fang are both healing, and they're both going to be in an area that's not really close to these gens, at least for now. Look at that person going straight back to the locker. I didn't even remember that there was this Meg. There's two people over here. And Claudette finished self-carrying on her own. I'm gonna check this locker. Damn it, dude, she had Deliverance as well. That's so unlucky for me. Bounce landing. Or sprint burst, honestly, either or in this situation. I want to try and get a hatchet hit for the reduced cooldown it gives me. God, I hate these loops. That was smart of her to move off. That Fang's hiding by the generator. I'm gonna come try and down her and then go over to the Fang. That's my only play right now. I know she doesn't have an exhaustion perk anymore. Damn it! I need to hit this or else, yep, that's game over for me. Actually, it's not yet. If I can down this Meg, that'd be massive. I can't pick her up because of Decisive Strike, but I can come put pressure on this Meg. I look down to make it seem like I'm not looking away from the flashlight, and then I can get a hit on her. Fuck, dude. I saw the Claudette hiding around here somewhere. There she is. She doesn't pick her up in time, even with botany knowledge. I thought she would run back towards me, honestly. It's alright, though. They're not pressuring the gen in this main building, which is awesome for me because this gen's so difficult to defend. She's hiding. I just heard her hiding right there. There she is. She should not have hid. She should have made distance. I'm gonna try and kill her right now. They're gonna push that generator as hard as they can. Is there any hook closer? No, I have to go to the basement, unfortunately, which means I'm gonna end up wasting a lot of time. If they pick the other girl up instead of... Ooh, that buys me enough time to maybe win this still. She's not even dead yet. Fuck me. Alright, I saw her back there hiding. I'm gonna go put pressure on her. Sprint burst, so she doesn't need to worry about it. Yeah, she knew when I would throw it, so she didn't have to play scared at all. There's a hit on her. Can I get it down? Alright, that's an important down right there. I have to come back and pressure this generator though. And I don't have any hatches left almost. No, they're on the gen on the hill, which is good for her because she has sprint burst, or balance landing, I mean. Or sprint burst. She might have just, yeah, she has sprint burst instead of balance landing. She knows this pallet's still up because I never kicked it. Ah, this is so difficult. I have to spread out pressure so much. She's playing really cocky because she knows I can't commit over there, so she's gonna make a bunch of noise to make it harder for me to actually track other people. Okay, at least this generator's been kicked the entire time. I'm gonna reload on hatches right now. If they're smart, they'd push the middle building generator because if they do, there's basically nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna pretend I don't see that Meg. I'm gonna actually just duck around this corner and then wait for a second and come back out. Sprint burst makes it so that you're safe in any dead zone. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you've completely zoned yourself out because you're dog shit. Because you have a perk that basically makes that completely nullified. I don't understand how that didn't hit her, but me missing all those hatchets is really bad for me, clearly. I have to come back and pressure these generators still. This Meg's back on this one. That actually went through her. I'm kind of tilted about that. And she's gonna get cocky again over there, and I really just don't care. I don't know what she thinks she's accomplishing by being annoying, but whatever. And now these guys are gonna be able to do this generator once they finish healing up there. I wish I got that hit. These people don't juke. They don't juke like anybody else. It's so weird. This generator is going to get done. I don't want to commit to this mag, but I kind of have to right now because she just keeps pressuring this generator. And now she's at a, what is this, an LT wall? Well, I zoned her out from the pallet so that I can maybe get a hatchet here. She's running into nothing, but she's buying so much time for her teammates, and she has fucking adrenaline, of course. Look how far adrenaline takes you, dude. Jesus. And she can waste this for free, so don't have to worry about it. I heard the grass over to my right. She wasn't even looking backwards, so she didn't know when I was going to throw the hatchet, and I've been holding them for the majority of this game, which means that it gives me a chance to try and hold on to it, or try and throw it right away, because I've conditioned them to think that I'm going to hold on to them. Let's see where everyone is. They're coming closer for the unhook. If they didn't open that door, I'd be in a much worse spot right now, but now they have a timer and coming to get this girl. You notice I didn't even swing at her because I knew she had a sprint burst. I could have hit her there actually, but I didn't expect her to hold her sprint burst for so long. That was really greedy of her. I wanted to kick this pallet and I actually walked into the locker in accident. I don't understand how it didn't injure either of them. And this fucking loop is annoying as shit. She doesn't make it out, even if I just walk in a straight line here. There's someone to my left though trying to body block for her. She ended up zoning herself out because of my hatchet, so I can get it down to her here for sure. I'm gonna force the Fang out, because it's way better to have people out of the game as opposed to in it if you're trying to win in this kind of late game scenario. But man, it's so difficult. I missed a lot of hatchets early on in the game and that really ended up punishing me. They can still get this girl out as well. I'm gonna try and put her on the hill here so I can just sit on top of the hill and deny them as much as I can. And unfortunately, I just have to play really campy like this if I want even one kill in this scenario. They're both over there. Where's the locker? There it is. Man, this has been a really difficult game, and I've missed a lot of shots because of it. I wish there was less trees, I really do. Because if there was less trees, I would have been able to go for some better shots, some more long-range shots that might have actually benefited me. This girl, honest to God, might still have Decisive Strike, and that would be very annoying. Did Claudette go back? Yeah. I can down the Claudette though. She's teabagging, but I mean, they brought a map offering for the biggest map in the game, so it's not like I really give a shit. She's trying to run me away so that the Claudette has time to get back up, and maybe she can try and position for a flashlight save, but it's not gonna happen. I got at least one kill out of this. And I mean, I could have just literally face camped that other girl while she was on the hook, but that's not fun for anyone at all. I shouldn't have hit her. I don't think I make this hook anymore. Oh, yep, I do. I mean, I played this as fair as I could have. I didn't tunnel anyone. I didn't camp anyone. And it just goes to show how difficult it is when you're trying to play nice like that. Plus, I mean, obviously this is one of the biggest maps in the game for one of the slower killers. I mean, all they really have to do is just spread out. I mean, granted, I missed a bunch of hatchets at one point, but even then, if I hit those hatchets, I don't really think it would have changed too much about how quickly that game went, unfortunately. There's just some games that are so difficult to win. This, right here, this Styptic Agent and this Deliverance were extremely clutch to them. Because of Deliverance, nobody had to go out of their way across the map to get that Meg, which is, if you remember, I was specifically trying to put her as far away as I could because I wanted them to take a long time to go get her, and that just completely nullified that. And then with the Styptic Agent, it made it so I couldn't really down the Fang at all, even though she was in a terrible spot and I 100% should have gotten it down. I honestly didn't even realize she had used a Styptic Agent. I probably could have told because I did see her aura for a split second with Nurse's Calling, but I didn't think she would. But yeah, that just goes to show how difficult it is on some maps for Huntress, and this is why a lot of people rank Huntress as one of the lower tier, or not lower tier, but not a top tier killer, because she has so many of these maps that are so bad for her. But anyways, that was still a pretty solid game to showcase why big maps are so difficult for 110 killers, and I'll see you guys in the next one.